Hi guys, it's Grace and Theo, and today I'm going to be testing how smart Theo is. So I'm going to be using this book called How Smart Is Your Dog? It's like a doggy IQ test, and it has multiple parts. So this will be a series of videos, and we're going to be starting out with the first level of this test. The first level is filled with like very simple tests that basically see how your dog reacts to certain situations. The simple tests at the start of the sequence will explore your dog's character, while the more difficult exercises later on will really test its intelligence and ability to solve problems. The first section will be pretty simple tests, and then at the very end of the series I'm going to add up all the points and see how this book rates Theo's intelligence. Theo obviously knows a lot of tasks and tricks and obedience stuff and all that, but I'm curious how he's going to react to some of these situations. I'm going to explain the task and then we will show you his reaction to them. So the first task is new environment. Take your dog to a nice quiet place that it has never been before. This should be a safe spot where it can't run away, such as a yard. And then we see how he reacts when we take him off leash. So I'm going to be taking Theo to a dog park by my house. I don't know if Theo has ever been to this dog park, and if he has, it was a really long time ago. You get 5 points if they explore every square inch, 4 points if they start to explore and then lose interest, 3 points if they explore the yard cautiously, 2 points if they stay by your side but at least look around, and 1 point if they just go to sleep and decide it's not even worth their time. The next one is new sounds. It says get a hold of something that makes a sound your dog hasn't heard before, such as a bicycle horn or a rattle. Wait until your dog is relaxed and even lying down, then make the sound suddenly and loudly and record how your dog reacts. 5 points if they get up and try to find the sound, 4 points if they get up, look around, and lie down again, 3 points if they raise their head and look around, 2 points if they lift their ears, and 1 point if they don't react at all. Next is reflection. So this one, you put a mirror on the floor next to them so your dog can see itself, and then you point out the dog's reflection and then see how they react. So 5 points if they get excited at the new playmate, 4 points if they take a sniff before walking away, 3 points if they wag their tail but lose interest, 2 points if they sniff the mirror but don't look at the reflection, and 1 point if they walk away without paying any attention at all.
What's this? What's this? What's that? Is that you? Is that you?
Next up is suitcase. So this one, you dig out a suitcase, a really big one, like you're gonna go on vacation, and place it by the front door with your dog watching, and then see how your dog reacts. Well, 5 points if they get excited, linking the case to a new event, 4 points if they sniff and explore the bag in detail, 3 points if they explore the bag for a short time, 2 points if they lift the head to look at the bag, and 1 point if they ignore the bag completely. Then we have squeaking. So this one, you hold a squeaky toy behind your back and squeak the toy and see what your dog does. 5 points if your dog realizes the squeaks are coming from behind you, 4 points if they stand in front of you wagging their tail, 3 points if they just look confused, 2 points if they just lift their head for a short time, and 1 point if they don't even react at all. Then we have speaking. Wait until your dog is nice and relaxed, and when it's not time for a walk or some exciting event, then you want to start calling out a random word such as refrigerator in the same tone of voice that you would say walk or treat. So you get 5 points if your dog lies still and doesn't react, 4 points if they lift their head to investigate, 3 points if they stand up but look confused, 2 points if they walk over and investigate, 1 point if they get excited like they're going on a walk.
Television?
The next one's called tickle time. Wait until your dog is nice and relaxed, start to tickle your dog behind the ear and record how they react. 5 points if they lift their head to get a better tickle, 4 points if they wag its tail but don't do anything else, 3 points if they shake its head, 2 points if they fail to react at all, and 1 point if they pull their head away. Small obstacles. With your dog on a leash, walk down a short pathway, and then place some small sticks on the path and lead your dog along it again. Record how your dog reacts to these obstacles. So the second run, the first run is just taking them down the pathway, and then the second run is the one you're actually paying attention to, and that's with the obstacle. So 5 points is if they step over all the sticks without touching any, 4 points if they touch the first few but clear the rest, 3 points if they knock most of the sticks but clear the last few, 2 if they knock all the sticks, and 1 if they refuse to walk near any of them. The next test is walking. Wait until your dog is nice and relaxed and it's not time for a walk. Then calmly and quietly pick up your house keys and the dog's leash as if you're going for a walk, and watch how they react. 5 points if they get up right away and become excited, 4 points if they get up but only when you head for the door, 3 points if they get up but look a little confused, 2 points if they lift their head but don't get up, and 1 point if they don't react at all. Snack time. Hold a treat in front of your dog, making sure you have your dog's attention, pretend to eat the treat, and then see how they react. 5 points if they check your hand to see if it's still there, 4 points if they search for the missing treat, 3 points if they watch you as if you've eaten the treat, 2 points if they walk away thinking the treat has gone, and 1 point if they don't even pay attention at all. It's still there, good boy. Then we have obstacles. Put your dog on one side of a high barrier, such as a fence, and tell it to stay. You may need a friend to hold the dog in place. Walk to the other side of the barrier and call your dog's name and see how they react. I'm just going to have him on the other side of the chain link fence and see what he does. So they get 5 points if they run up and down the fence trying to find a way around, 4 points if they try to squeeze through tiny gaps, 3 points if they try to jump over the fence even though they can't, 2 points if they stay still and wait to be lifted over, and 1 point if they run off in a different direction. I feel like Theo's not going to do well on this one because he'll just want to go keep exploring wherever he is because he's so laid back, he doesn't really care that much. It's like partially a trained thing, like he's trained to stay calm in any situation even if he gets separated from me, and then partially it's just his personality. He's so laid back that he doesn't really get excited about much of anything, but we'll try it out. Next up is called shutting door. You put your dog outside using the back door and close it, and then call your dog's name and watch and see how they react. So this one's kind of hard because our backyard is fenced in. So if I shut him in the back door, there's not another door for him to go around to since it's all in the back door. So I'll have to think a little bit about how I'm going to do this one. When you call your dog's name, does it run around to another door that's open for 5 points, 4 points, bark to be let in, 3 points, run backward and forward looking confused, 2 points, jump up and down and look anxious, and 1 point, not move from the spot. So once again, I feel like he's not going to really care that much. If he's separated, he'll just be like, okay, cool, we get to explore outside some more.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Come on, buddy, let's go inside. Theo, you want to go inside?
You're confused because we only have one door. That is the first section of the book. So if you are interested in seeing more or the rest of these tests, the rest of them are much more entertaining and like actually require your dog to think a little bit. It's not just testing their behavior. So I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out. I think there'll be 2, maybe 3 more parts to this series with Theo, and then if you guys really like it, I might do the same thing with Petey, but for now I just wanted to finish it with Theo, and hopefully it's pretty interesting and funny. Please like this video to let me know you want me to finish the series and possibly make one with Petey. Comment below if you did this test along with me, how your dog did with the first section, and subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell icon so you never miss another video. I'll see you next time. Bye!